I raise my hands in the dead of night, asking God for a better life. And I know that He'll be there in the moment. His mercy's not equivalent, magnificent and infinite, the one I'll always turn to when I'm broken. Ya Ilahi, Ya Ilahi, Ya Ilahi, Ya Ilahi.
Assalamu alaikum, dear friends. Welcome to the third day of the Ilahi Kids Ramadan program. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I get very, very hungry when I fast. But it's always worth it when I get the rewards of Allah and some very yummy food for iftar, like pakora and samosa. Now I'm hungry. Let's switch topics. Today, I would like to tell you about a very important topic. Without it, it's impossible to reach success in any place of our life. Something that needs to be developed to help us tolerate the difficulties of life. I wonder if any of you guys can guess what it is. You're right, it's patience. I'm sure we've all had times in our life that we were patient, or sometimes that we needed to be patient, but we weren't. It was just too hard. Patience is one of the most popular topics in the Quran and our traditions. For example, Allah says in Surah Hud, Ayah 11, "Except those who show patience and do righteous good deeds, theirs will be forgiveness and a great reward." That actually means that Allah has promised us that after patience comes a reward and sweet, sweet victory. This reminds me of a story I heard one time. A long time ago, there was a farmer who had a really nice horse. One day, when he was not watching his horse, it fell into a well near the farm. The poor farmer did everything he could to get the horse out. He even asked his neighbors for help, but unfortunately, they were not successful. Finally, they decided to fill up the well with dirt and bury the horse that was moaning at the bottom of the well. They started pouring dirt into the well. The farmer was very sad to see that he was losing his horse. After a while, the farmer was shocked. All of a sudden, he saw that the horse was on top of the well. He realized that any time they poured dirt into the well, the horse shook the dirt from its back and it fell to its feet. Gradually, it went higher and higher, and the horse eventually saved its own life. That's so cool, isn't it? Imam Sadiq alayhi salam said, "The result of patience is goodness, so be patient to become successful." Alright, now I think we know how important it is to be patient every single day. Let's review when and where we should be more patient. Number 1, to obey Allah. For example, fasting all day long can be really hard, but we need to be patient, and inshallah we will get a reward. Number 2, to listen to our parents. Yes, sometimes they might ask us to do something that we might not want to do, but we should listen to them because they want what's best for us. Number 3, to keep ourselves away from listening to shaitan. Sometimes shaitan tempts us to do something not right or say something that's not good or nice. We should be patient and listen to him. We can also say, "I seek refuge with Allah from shaitan." Number 4, to control ourselves and not get angry. I know sometimes it's very difficult not to get angry, but when we get angry, we should try not to say something or do something that we'll regret later on. Number 5, with our siblings, we should be patient and respect them, even though they can be really, really annoying at times. Number 6, at school and studying well. No one could jump from the first grade to high school or even college, but we should be patient and work hard to be the best we can be. Number 7, when something sad happens, or if we lose someone we really like, This is very important. We should try and keep calm and not react with bad behavior if we lose something that we liked, or sometimes even someone we loved. Just remember how Hazrat Zainab alayhi salam showed patience in Karbala, or how patient the Imam of our time, Imam Mehdi, must be by waiting for the order of Allah after all of these long years. Therefore, we should ask Allah to help us be more patient. We should also be patient. We should also practice being patient to increase our level of patience in our life. I hope and pray that Allah guides all of us and helps us to be among the best of the believers. Fi amanillah.
Assalamu alaikum, dear friends. Thank you for joining me once again for activities for tonight. We were making a tasbih or a subha. And what we'll need is some beads, whatever beads you like. I'll be using these wooden ones. And then I'm going to use these little ones for the dividers. I also got some fish wire. But you can use anything you have at home. It doesn't necessarily have to be this. I just like that this is very thin for my small beads. And then I found these cute tassels at Michael's that I'm going to be using for the ends of the subha. And we just need some scissors as well. So come on, let's get started. Okay, so I've just left a long piece of the fish wire attached. I'm not going to trim it. I'll do that at the end. You guys can do that as well, or just cut a really long piece of it off right away. I'm using these beads I found at Michael's. I really like them because my boys really like more of these natural things. But you can, if you have a broken tasbih at home, you can use that. If you have more pretty beads, you can do that as well. There was really beautiful glass beads that I saw as well at Michael's that you guys can use. I'm going to make a small subha for my son, so I'm going to do maybe 20. So I'll do 2, 4, 6. We'll do 2 more. And then I'll put my little divider. And then I'll just do 10 more. Oops, okay, there we go. So you can do anything in the middle that you have as a divider. I just wanted to kind of keep a more uniform look, so I found these little beads. But again, anything you have or want to use is awesome as well. And then we'll just keep threading it. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Just making sure. I'm missing 2 there. I'll add them at the end. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. You guys can make these with like your younger siblings, with your friends. I think this one is too small. Maybe I'll do one more. I'll do one more 10. So it's interesting to see how people call the subha from different countries by different things, but it's all really universal what we do with it. 4, almost done with this one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, oops, last one. Okay, so there's my subha. I like it. So remember, I missed 2 on that side, so I'm going to trim a really nice long piece, that way I can work with it. Okay, and I'll add my 2 that I missed. There we go. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie it, okay? So it's all together, like so. Okay, I'm going to maybe like do 2 or 3 knots, that way I know it stays together. Okay, if you haven't worked with fish fish yarn before. It's awesome. It's super, super strong, and it won't rip. I love it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to thread some of the little beads because they're really nice, and I want that extra finish. So probably add a few to make it look really nice. You know, I'm going to add a big one actually first. I think that'll look really good because the small ones are really small. So like that, and then we'll add the little ones. I heard that you can put attar on these wood beads and they can smell really nice. So I'm going to have to try that and see if it's true. But apparently these wooden ones pick up scents because they're more natural, I guess. Oops. So I got that one. Just twist that a little bit. The little beads are hard to work with, but they're nicer. I like the smaller ones. Okay, just one more. Oopsie. Doesn't want to go in. And there we go. And now we're ready for our tassel. So we'll just get this guy in here and then loop it in. Actually, I didn't tie this. Let's tie this. Okay. Tie it a few times to ensure that it stays in place. You definitely have to tie it a few times. Give it a couple of knots. Give it a good tug. Make sure it stays in place. Yeah, see, my knots are... I think I have to add a big one to hold it all in place. Okay. So I'm just trying... Oops, it's stuck. Put that in there. There we go. And just... You can move it actually like this. I like this look a lot. But you can add the tassel as well. Keep it in place. I've actually haven't done this before, so we're going to be doing it together to see how it'll stay in place. Maybe like this, tie it around so that it stays in place. And just loop it in. Yeah, there you go. And then just trim off the end. And there you go. You have a beautiful new tasbih for this month of Ramadan. It's really cute and small. You can keep it in the car, in your cup holder in the back, or in your room, or just anywhere. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's activity. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next time. Fi amanillah.
I raise my hands in the dead of night, asking God for a better life. And I know that He'll be there in the moment. His mercy's not equivalent, magnificent and infinite, the one I'll always turn to when I'm broken. Ya Ilahi, Ya Ilahi.